this on just for some more light.
Live yet? What does it need me to do?
For Costalk Live, you just have to scroll up, use camera, and then scroll all the way up. Hi, everybody. There's 2 of us here today. Thank you for joining us.
Okay. Oh, you got one mic on. Okay.
Yeah, thank you for joining us. If you can't hear me, please let me know because I know I'm quiet. But we've got, you're going to see a mouse right now. This mouse will go away in a second. But we've got the creative cam that you guys are seeing and the main one. And then I've got Jinx Cosplay here. Jinx is helping me because I struggle with this. So okay,
go live. Oh,
there you go, like right there. So we're trying to figure out how to go live on Costalk Live while we're also live on ThermoStream.
Yeah, but how
This is wild.
A dashboard. What?
Got it.
Wait, what?
You should be, so just click on that. That should be live, right?
No, it's like. How come this isn't? Wait, please add a live. Where's the title? Where do I add the title?
Oh, you just scroll. It's scroll down.
Right there. Okay.
Yeah. So we figured out what was going on. But hi again, Sam here with Thermo Cosplay. This is Jinx, Jessica from Jinx Cosplay.
Hi.
And then on the main cam, the thermo cam, we're going to actually start showing you guys what's going on. So while she's typing away here on Costalk Live, because we're going to do some crazy streaming magic today, I'm real quick going to grab the mannequin and bring it over for you guys to see behind us, and then that way you can be like, oh, this is what they were talking about. This is why I put it on a rug, though, so I can just drag it.
That's a good idea. You should put it on one of those.
Look at this. Look at this. This is perfect.
You need to put it on one of those, like, plant mover. You know what I'm talking about?
I know. That would be awesome. But, okay, I think everybody can see that, right? So bring it back
I think so.
Maybe? Okay. But, yeah. So... my bangs are getting so long.
I actually need to cut mine shorter because I can
haircut too. Okay, everybody, this is the Cloud Strife costume I was talking about, and as you can see, like the rest of the costume is like, oh, this is perfect, and then there's this tiny little sleeve attached to this.
Do you want to swap them?
Human size
big.
Oh yeah. Sorry guys, I have like the wrong creative cam here. And then we'll just move the mouse over in a second.
Yeah.
But yeah, so this is Cloud with his tiny little sleeves and his normal size jacket. So what Jess and I are going to do today is we're going to, under the can that has her coffee, we're going to remove these sleeves and then modify them to make them larger so that they can fit a girl like me that has bigger shoulders and bigger arms. And even when as I'm losing weight, the problem is I still have a lot of like bicep muscles. That's one thing I run into. If you're a girl and you have bicep muscles, go a size up on your cosplays just so they fit your arms. Otherwise, you're ripping out of them.
So, like the Hulker.
I actually did rip out of a jacket one time.
Nice.
So I've learned that I have to go a size up when it comes to just about anything. And it's easier to take a cosplay in than it is to let it out. So that's where we're having a problem with this, is we have to let it out.
I just want to see if the audio is picking us up on Costalk. Like, if you guys are there, I need to find it. It's weird not having that dashboard that StreamYard has, because then I gotta actually go to
So we're streaming to Costalk Live and a Thermo Cosplay right now, so you can see all of us. It is wild. We are just going crazy. But
we're just everywhere.
This is the jacket. I'll show you guys. This is how it's made, right? And then inside of here are sleeves. And I think what they tried to do is they tried to put like a smaller sleeve with lining inside. But the lining catches.
The lining is too
and it's too small. And then they put this ribbon around it, right? But instead of tying the ribbon around it, they sewed it on. And so I can't adjust the ribbon, which makes no sense to me, because I would figure if you're just, is it tie around ribbon, leave it loose so that I can take it on and off. Like, I don't get this. This is bizarre. So welcome to Let's Make Puffy Sleeves work stream. And
why can't I hear our audio? It's so weird.
I don't know.
Hello?
Do you have your microphone set up on your, oh, here you go.
Well, I haven't, the microphone's, no, headphones are muted.
Where's your headphones?
Because I didn't want the sound to echo out.
So,
but I can kind of hear, but not very well.
there you go.
Okay, that's really weird, but it's not very loud. Is there like... No, I think it's okay.
Okay.
Can you guys hear us on Cost Talk? Let us know how it sounds, if it's okay.
Yeah. Okay. So now we're going to switch to the other creative cam.
I'm going to get it live on
ThermoStream.
on Instagram, too. Okay, here we go.
And I got Jess's coffee here. Coffee. I'm not going to drink your coffee. I'm going to be good.
Everywhere.
I'm going to drink your coffee everywhere. I'm going to drink it all the time.
Yeah.
We haven't had a crafting session together in a really long time.
God, I think the last time we had a crafting session was like the Evolutions.
It may, yeah, actually, it may have been the Evolutions. So this is where we're working today. Cloud, I'm going to move you back a little bit more. There we go. And I have a seam ripper. I don't know if I have 2 of them though.
What? You don't have 2? I have like 8 seam rippers.
I might have another one. I can go looking.
I should have brought some.
No, I think I have another seam ripper. This is.
Oh wait, in and out. Yeah, I thought that was weird. The audio was going in and out. So I'm gonna say a whole sentence. Can you hear my complete sentence?
I have another seam ripper.
Okay. Hi, Instagram. We're streaming like all over the place. So we're here with Thermo Cosplay, Jinx Cosplay. Hi, guys.
It's a party.
Yay!
So we can open your sound settings and then see.
I'll start ripping.
Where's your microphone?
I don't know. I should only have one.
It's enabled.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, they said I hear you. Okay, I think it's okay.
Okay. All right, cool. Well, I think we adjusted it. All right, so now I've got a seam ripper. She's got a seam ripper. We're both going to now on camera adjust. Should we lift this up more?
Although I do have to say that this is quite well done. And
I feel bad for taking it apart, but also when you buy a size large jacket,
mm-hmm.
and that's the mesh. We should start at the actual sleeve dress.
Okay.
We should take the mesh off later, I think. That's another thing. There's a sleeve within a sleeve, so that's the mesh.
Where do you starting?
We want to take off the puff sleeve instead of the. So I'll start the outside. We can start the outside.
Wait a minute.
Because there's 2 sleeves. You remember? There's a.
Oh my gosh.
Mesh sleeve, and then there's. So this has a mesh sleeve right in here. Let's see if you guys can see this.
So this is a lot more complicated than I thought it's gonna be.
So no, I can do the mesh part.
No, the mesh part I'm not worried about.
It's the puppy sleeve that I.
It's 2 layers.
Yeah.
So this is actually the lining. So we might have to.
Remove this completely.
We don't have to. We can fudge it.
Okay, we're gonna fudge it.
Okay. I was like, we can fudge it, but we won't do a sleeve lining, which you probably don't even need.
I don't need a sleeve lining. I don't need a sleeve
Okay.
lining.
I can hear you, but when Sam was closer and talking, it was really low. It's better now. Okay, I hope this is the first. Well, I've streamed on this laptop before.
I won't be so loud. I'm sorry.
It's because you're probably closer to my mic.
Yeah.
That's why. It's okay. We'll make it work, y'all.
Okay. If you guys can hear me on ThermoStream too, please let me know.
So this is crazy because Sam only has 2 seam rippers, which means she doesn't make any mistakes. I have 8 because I make so many freaking mistakes all the time.
I use my seam ripper once every other project.
Oh my gosh, I use 8 seam rippers on one project.
It's because I clip and pin, and then I put it on my mannequin and make sure it looks right, and then I actually start sewing.
No, I get impatient. I'm like, I need to sew this now and see how it looks.
All right, so I'm gonna turn this up so they can see what we're doing.
Wow.
Because I realize that we're
we're
both the type of person that when we seam rip, we bring it up closer to ourselves.
Yeah, because even if I wear glasses, my eyes are still not right.
Yeah, it's if you haven't seen a seam ripper before, you just kind of have to go in this little tiny little hole right here, and you just you don't want to nick the actual
there's
fabric.
There's 2 ways to do it, but because this one you can only get one side of the fabric, then
and we can get the seam on the other side with the lining.
Plus it's black. It's black on black.
It's so hard to see.
I wonder if we put the light on this. Is this how do we
Oh,
put
yeah.
this on? Oh, that kind of helps.
Yeah.
Yes, that helps.
So we have so much energy going on right now. There's just lights everywhere, and
Cloud Tempo says hi, Sam.
hi.
Thanks for watching us on Instagram.
Should I turn the light above off? Because that might help. Let's see. You let me know.
No, I think it's fine. Wait. It's so delayed on this one. I don't know.
Actually, I think it looks better because like we've got the front light
Okay.
here and then.
Yeah.
Cool.
Sounds good. It's weird though, huh?
Do you want that on?
No, it's fine. It looks better, but it does feel
I'm
weird.
actually seeing the thread better. Like
Yeah,
I'm
seeing
I'm
seeing the thread better too. We can turn it back on when we actually get up
Yeah.
and start like doing stuff away from the table. So, okay.
Should we turn this more so they can see both of us more? There we go.
Sure. You should put that on like a Lazy Susan or something. That'd be a good idea.
Yeah, I should put my screen on the Lazy Susan.
Said Rachel Cosplay says, "What are you making?" Okay, so we didn't have the intro for Instagram because we were getting everything set up. But
Sorry.
Sam has the Wall Market Cloud dress. The Bolero has.
You can.
Oh yeah, it's right behind us. So the Bolero has really like small like
Tiny
sleeves. Yeah.
Tiny sleeves. Like
So
the sleeves should be bigger.
So this is what we're trying to adjust.
And I've got like bulky arms. Even when I'm a little chubby right now, even when I'm thinner, like I just have large biceps. Like I don't think my biceps have ever been smaller than like 12.5 inches. Ever.
Oh mine.
Well here, we can tell you.
Well, actually my neck is like 12
Yeah.
inches.
Yeah. I can tell you how large your biceps are. Like flex.
What?
10.5.
I'm
Yeah.
so jelly. Like
Yeah, no, and especially since I've gone back into working out and doing some of my weightlifting and stuff, and as I get along more, it's just gonna get more complicated.
yeah, in my last yoga class, we did way less yoga and more like Pilates and like high intensity interval workout. And my arms, we did so much arm work. I was like, oh my god, just give me 3, please. So I'm definitely rusty. The Platypus says your guns are bigger than mine.
I did Kratos one time for a reason because
Yeah.
when I flexed, I just had like the full bicep. But I'm one of those women that like building muscles for me is very easy,
Mhm.
which is a problem with feminine cosplay. So,
But now you have your little boopy add-ons. Oh, why?
Yeah.
Okay, there. We're still there. Oh, I think I need to put my phone on not sleep. Really? Okay. Pause because you weren't using the app. Let me just put my screen on display. Okay, we're back. Okay. So, we're going to, I wonder even if we just remove the sleeve lining and just sew this back on, it might actually just fit.
Really?
Yes,
You think so?
maybe.
Maybe.
Well,
I want to put the whole bolero on
Yeah.
first just to make sure it fits my body because I haven't been able to completely put it on.
For sure.
Because of this stupid thing.
No, but I think that I get why it has a sleeve lining, but it wasn't really necessary. So we can definitely get past that.
And it's just this is the thing when you have deltoids and biceps, good luck. Good luck getting little jackets to fit you. That's why I usually make my own jackets. I've most of my jackets that I have, the only reason they fit so well is because I've made them myself. And because I know how my shoulders are.
There you go.
Like I wear like a men's medium suit jacket.
A men's medium?
Yeah. Like it would be like a 40 regular for a dude, I think.
This is so weird. Okay.
Okay, so they sewed the lining to the.
Yeah.
Okay, so we can just rip it out right here.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we'll just take the lining out, and then we might
I
not
think
even.
it might be easier to flip it inside out again because like you can see it better if you go like this. I think we couldn't see it before because this one was pulling on it so tight.
Yeah.
And now.
And then we might not even need to put the lining back in. But like I said,
No.
we'll put it on you, see
Yeah.
how it fits. We can base that sleeve back on to see if that makes it better. Because so I did this recently with my last project. Is that I made the lining too small. So it was like a lining over the bust. So I made the lining too small, and then of course like it was pulling down on the bust part. So I get that's what might have happened here.
Yeah, and I don't have very much room in the shoulders and my arms for forgiveness when it comes to clothing like this. So.
Yeah. Oh, and if anyone's wondering, we are both fully vaccinated, so
Yes.
we are playing it safe.
Yeah, I've been vaccinated since March.
I just got mine last month.
So
yeah,
I volunteered. That's how like I.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Oh, wait,
My company. So my company
That's right.
used to have their own. So I actually was a scribe, and then
Okay.
I ended up doing traffic management one time, and another time I did registration, and another time I did
Right.
scribe work. Like I did a couple different things because they needed so much help, and they gave us KN95 masks so that we'd be secure the whole time, and then I'd wait 2 weeks, make sure I had no symptoms, and then go volunteer again. So.
Yeah, I remember you posted that.
Yeah.
Me and Amber ended up just going to the stadium.
Well, my company had to close theirs because it's too hot. The problem with Arizona is while other states are like, yeah, we can go outside and get vaccinated
We're
and
like,
we can
no,
set up
go
outdoor
inside.
stuff, we had to all run inside.
Yeah,
so
so
hot.
I guess they're still doing them at the stadium, but they're doing them inside now.
Inside, yeah. And my company just didn't have a place where cars could drive into.
Yeah.
That wouldn't also impede traffic for like students and faculty and employees. So they were
What
like,
about the summer though? Because there's not really much going on.
on campus we've got more, and plus on campus we're having to make changes over the summer for COVID starting next year.
Oh, okay.
Because just meet CDC guidelines, they're making more adjustments. So I think they're doing more adjustments to buildings and
Gotcha.
and that's one of those things. Like I appreciate my company so much. Like they're very big about safety first. So
That's good.
yeah. But for those of you who don't know, it looks like the vaccines are lasting about 9 months. They said 9 to 12 months, like for really strong. So, but we're gonna have to have an annual booster. So I'm thinking probably sometime in like December they're gonna start planning when the boosters occur.
Probably the same time. Well, I wonder, would it be beneficial to do it the same time as the flu, like the seasonal flu, or should they do it like the complete opposite?
They need to be. You can't have the flu vaccine and the COVID. Yeah. I'm pretty sure they're contractive. Is that the word for it? Or counter? I can't remember.
I
can't have words.
I've actually only gotten the flu shot a couple times.
I can't have the flu shot. I am allergic to it. And I did have a reaction to the COVID, but it was really mild. It was nothing compared to what happens with flu. Flu shots, I always end up in the hospital.
So my first shot, I just was like tired and exhausted. My second shot, I didn't have a reaction.
No, I had nothing.
Oh, you didn't have anything your second?
No. Well, I mean, I had foggy brain.
Oh, okay. That's not normal.
Not always for me. Like, yeah.
Oh my god, that's hilarious.
Yeah.
Okay.
I honestly feel kind of like I want to get different ribbon anyways. I don't know if I might just like take this ribbon off and get my own ribbon.
It's not anywhere else in the dress. Okay.
No. That's the thing is like, and his ribbon, Cloud's ribbon I feel like is a little bit different. So
I should get the Tifa's dress that matches this one.
Yes. And then we can both
match.
Yeah. I'm just over here ripping off this ribbon. I'm angry at it. I'm angry. I've already gotten to sleep. How am I fast, man? Freaking fast.
I should be a lot faster considering how much I do this.
I don't know. I also have like tiny hands. Sometimes I wonder if my tiny hands make it easier for me to do things.
So actually I think
I should probably try this on.
I think this one is smaller than the other one.
Like if I can put this on while I have a shirt on, that's a problem. Like, let's see. Ooh, like that's because it has the lining exposed. Be careful, Sam.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, see, this fits.
Okay.
And it's his because his doesn't come with this dress. It's not supposed to close. It's just supposed to be like right here.
Oh, so it just has a strap to stay in place.
And so it has a strap so that it stays here because it's supposed to like kind of reveal the booties, and then there was supposed to be like an opening back here, and I'm assuming it's high up, right?
Yeah.
This is supposed to be
yeah, it's supposed to open above that.
Yeah. Now I'm gonna need your help getting this off because without the sleeves, it's like wait,
Just put your arms back.
Oh no.
Keep your arms further back.
Okay. How did I get this on?
Wait,
let's just go up like this.
Okay.
That's usually how I take my off.
Yeah.
Because I had too big of a shoulder. I told you I had really big shoulders. But yeah, no, I mean, look at this. Look at how much better this looks without the sleeves. Like, it already looks so much
But you know why he has to wear the sleeves? Is because he's got.
Yeah, well, but I got them too.
I know, but all of his dresses covers his arms because obviously his arms give it away. Oh my god, I love Cloud! Sorry. I am a Cloud fangirl, guys. Sorry.
But yeah, no, these sleeves.
How about the wig? Did you get the wig already?
I have the wig.
Oh, okay. How are you guys all out there in Facebook
So I'm
land?
wondering if I remove the lining. So let me just take. I'm gonna be like inappropriate here.
She's gonna be inappropriate off camera, guys.
I'm taking my shirt off.
She's stripping.
I'm getting
Change the channel. That's stink.
Actually, I think they can see me in yours. Can't nope. Oh. Ah! The lamp is in the way. Thank you, lamp.
Ron, you got your
Here you go.
first shot already? Awesome.
No, I mean I have a shirt on underneath. It's just not like.
Sam's fine. I didn't know why she's like, who's that?
There's someone in front of my house.
Oh, okay.
I have no idea.
Where's Ellie?
She's in puppy daycare. So here's the problem. Like I can't even like. This is like.
Yeah,
too
because
tight.
I feel like this should have been elastic.
Yeah. Okay, so I agree with you. I actually think if we take the lining out
You might be able to just
And
salvage
then-
the sleeve.
and then we reduce the amount of ruffles on this,
Mhm.
I can wear the sleeve.
I think even if you just put this as elastic, we put
Yeah,
an
I have
elastic in
a
there,
shit ton of elastic.
and then I don't know.
I'm sorry, I cursed. I
I
can't.
don't know
help
what
it.
maybe is. There's got to be some sort of like stretch ribbon, or can you make?
Oh
some-
yeah. No, there's stretchy ribbon. I can buy stretch ribbon.
Okay, because that
No.
would be the best. Because this should have been stretchy.
Yeah, no. So you.
Someone is at the door.
It's okay. Lauren just got it.
Oh, okay.
No. So Joann's actually, for those of you who don't know, Joann's sells stretch decorative elastic,
Oh, really?
and it is beautiful, and
I
it
never
works
know about
really,
this.
really well.
I
But
should-
it's in like the weirdest corner of the store. It makes no sense. It's usually near where the booby cups are. And it's like, what is
Oh, probably because it's like I know what you're talking about. Because they're like trims. They're like
Yeah.
notions. They're like
they're sewing notions, but like they work perfectly if you need
Yeah.
like. Sorry, I'm like
decorative.
this.
elastic.
This shirt's a little big on me.
So we don't care about this ribbon if I destroy it.
destroy the ribbon.
Okay, because I'm like very.
We've
carefully trying
decided
to, like.
that we can indeed fix this as long as we destroy the ribbon.
Well, we'll see. We still need to make sure that it does fit. I think it will.
Yeah.
I think it will.
Yeah. No, I think it will too.
Yes. So, hi guys on Instagram. Oh, oops, somebody asked me a question I didn't see. I don't know if you're still here. Plaid Hippo said, where did you shoot the Jasmine pics, if you don't mind me asking? So there is a Hindu Sikh temple in Glendale. I think, does she live here? Plaid Hippo?
Oh, yeah. Plaid Hippo lives here. Yeah.
Okay. I don't know.
He's a photographer.
Plaid Hippo.
It's a sheesh.
Wait.
Right? A sheesh meta? Maybe?
What is a what?
Plaid Hippo the photographer? Or
Oh,
Plaid Hippo Productions?
no, Plaid Hippo.
Yeah.
On Instagram.
Right.
Yeah, I shot at the Hindu Sikh temple.
I know. I think it's a sheesh. I don't know.
I'm
Hi.
sorry. I'm sorry. We didn't mean to. Yeah, I don't know if she's watching anymore. I'm sorry. I swear I missed your question. And then let's see. Raul got his first shot already, and Ray says my full vax date was yesterday. Awesome. How do you feel? I actually was so worried that I was going to be sick, but I was fine. Everybody was like, "Oh, the second vax is really bad."
I know. I had the opposite. The first one was really bad for me, and the second one, no problem.
See, that's what I thought. Like my first one was bad, but also because we had volunteered overnight, so I don't know if I was just exhausted.
You were probably tired.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I slept like the whole day.
Yeah.
The next day.
You were probably tired. I did mine during the day. Like, I think I was only supposed to work 4 hours, and I think I worked 6.5.
We
Four
were
times, maybe more.
I think ours
3
were.
times? I don't know. Whatever.
Wait, we did a 10 to 6, so we did an 8-hour shift.
Yeah, ours we cycled through volunteers more because they were exposed outside, and they were concerned about like even in the winter time it still can get warm here on some days.
Yeah.
And so they were encouraged to take breaks, and so in order to take breaks we had more shifts,
Yeah.
and it worked really well.
Second shot, I got a little fever, but that's it. I think I did get slight muscle aches, but that was it.
The
Like,
first shot I had 101 fever for like 8
Jeez.
hours.
That's crazy.
Like I said, I historically have had problems with vaccines.
Mm.
So I was actually pleased that I didn't have to go to the hospital. It was amazing. I was like,
Victory!
I could actually stay home and this was fine. mRNA shots for me for life. Let's go. Every vaccine needs to be mRNA now. Let's go, guys. I'm ready.
Oh my god.
Because when it's like a dead version of the live, my body's like, nope.
Oh, but the superficial one.
Well, it's not superficial. It's just smart. It's basically reprogramming your DNA, right?
Yeah.
Like, well, not your. I mean, your RNA. It's like, yeah, but it's just. Yeah, it's on. Ooh, there we go. Look what I found. It's always nice when you're like taking stuff off of a sleeve and then you find that one magic thread that pulls everything out. Love it.
Yeah, when I was
That's Matt. So by the way, the car. I just recognized the car. It's
Matt.
It's Matt. There's this buddy Matt.
Oh, okay.
Brother from another mother. Yeah. So I get cars in front of my house all the time, though. I think I'm on like that one part of the street that everyone just parks on. So I've got like
Sam
the
gets
corner.
cars in front of her house all the time.
Oh, that sounds wrong.
I know, it's like,
I don't even think about that.
do you know what happened? When the
Whatever.
neighbor that used to live across from me used to get cars in front of the house all the time? Do you know what they ended up doing?
Mhm.
I'll give you a couple guesses.
Yeah, I have a feeling I know what you're talking about.
Oh my god.
Okay, so I think also they didn't even clean up any of this.
I know, it's
I'm
not
gonna
like...
I'm gonna go get my my lighter.
Ooh, is she gonna smoke?
No,
Are we
you
gonna
know
light it up?
lighter works so well for freight. Like you
Yeah.
can do freight check, but I feel like a lighter is way faster and easier to control.
Yeah, I use freight check all the time, and I really need to switch to lighters for
I
some
have
things.
freight checks. It's just freight check takes so long to work.
Oh,
for
and
me.
I like have bottles and bottles of freight check, and it's not the cheapest. Like if you think about how much it is per like dollar, it's actually quite expensive because you get these tiny little bottles for
Well, I
like
have my
$5.
fan on. I have to turn my fan off real fast just to do this. Otherwise, I will like send the flame going somewhere bad.
Yeah.
That would be really bad.
Wait, what are you burning?
I'm just gonna burn this so that when I seam rip, I don't pull.
It won't burn together. You don't want it to melt together.
Okay, I'm just gonna be careful. Then you're. She's thinking ahead of me.
Yeah. And remember, I do this a lot. I seam rip a lot of things
And I'm being impatient.
because
And then I have to be careful when seam ripping this mesh because there's a mesh thing right here.
Yeah, this mesh actually is quite good.
Do you think maybe we should just cut the lining out? No, because we have to
No.
release this to make it bigger.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't worry, Sam, we can do it, Sam.
I just hate seam ripping because I never do
I
it.
know, like, I probably would get projects done so much faster if I wasn't so shit and, like, constantly messing up. And
I
having to
literally,
fix
like
things
I said, I very, very, very rarely seam rip. And when I do, it irritates me so much.
Do you know they sell, like, this power mesh at the SAS in North Phoenix?
I heard that.
Yeah, it's actually, I'm so tempted to buy it, but I'm like, I don't need it yet. So
I have like a spare mesh shirt in my closet just in case something goes wrong with this one.
Yeah.
Like I literally just have a mesh shirt from like a costume I did a long time ago that I upgraded. I no longer need it, and I've just been wearing it like everyday clothes.
Are you going to turn the fan back on?
And oh yeah, we can.
Sorry.
No, it is gonna get warm.
I get warm easily.
That's okay. I don't. So you have to tell me when you get warm. This is nice. Like I kind of am happy having someone to craft with.
Yeah.
Hi, Chris. Thank you for joining the stream. We
Hello.
are destroying. As you can see,
We're repurposing.
we're destroying the sleeves on a jacket, and then we're gonna make it pretty again. But
Yeah,
this is a fun. I guess it's kind of fun too. Like if you have a really bad day, save your seam ripping, and
Seam
then
ripping
just
can be really, yeah. Seam ripping can be really satisfying.
cathartic. So
Yeah.
here for it, yeah.
When I was working at the factory where we were making hospital gowns, everything was serged. So all the seams were serged, and I finally found the way to like.
You have to release one and then.
Yeah, you release
Yeah.
like one side, and the other side you just pull.
Yeah.
And it can be. It's so nice.
I learned how to do that. This is not serge. This is zigzag.
No, yeah.
Which I think serge would have worked better for this type of fabric.
I think that's just more work.
It
You
is.
know what I
It is a
mean? So
lot
they
more
just-
work.
this
It's
is
more
just-
expensive too
Yeah, this
because
is just how they cost.
serging machines are like. Well, and this was not exactly a cheap. Like this is not a cheap. I mean, it's cheaper than me making it myself,
Yeah, it's more affordable than the other.
but it was
like,
not cheap. I think with shipping and the wig and everything, I think I spent like $170.
But if you think 170, and well, I mean, the fabric, yeah, okay.
No, and it's actually really this is like it's just wrinkly, but this is really nice. Like this isn't like the cheap.
And how much was just
satin?
the costume?
Total with the costume.
No,
the
just
wig,
I just want to know just the
Oh,
costume.
I think it was 115,
Okay.
which isn't bad.
No, that's
Because this is a lot of fabric.
yeah, no, that's a decent price. Like, of course, shipping is unavoidable.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
I like more because you know I
And
used
the wig was a little bit more, but I think that's
Yeah.
just because Cloud's wig is like ridiculous.
It's so ridiculous. Yeah, I love Cloud, and I know he's got his iconic hairstyle, and I wouldn't change his iconic hairstyle, but I hate it.
You're like, no.
Yeah, it's just I feel sad for cosplayers that have to deal with that wig because it's just insane.
Yeah.
That's the only reason why is like just because like his wig is insane. So that's all.
We have, just so anybody knows, there's a camera facing here. There's a camera facing here. There's a camera up here above me, and there's a camera right here. We have cameras everywhere today.
Yeah, if you're watching us on Cost Talk Live, we've got the double camera on Sam's on Thermo Cosplay. So you can view
if you want to go to Thermo Cosplay page, you can look. We have one screen with both cameras.
And we're also on Instagram too for one of our rare times where you're streaming on Instagram on Cost Talk Live.
So do we have questions anywhere?
Yeah, you guys can sit and ask us anything you want. Hanging out. I wonder if I should like stop this and restart. So it'll do.
Oh, no, I think it's good.
Yeah. Okay.
Because it still notifies, like whenever you log into Instagram, if you have a page that you're following, you immediately get notified that they're live.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're following them. If you're not following them, then well.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
follow Cloud Strife Live and Thermo Cosplay and Jinx Cosplay.
Yeah.
We're peddling our pages right now. It's fine. I do have to say that, like, even as frustrating as seam ripping is, at least it's like I couldn't imagine if you had to like take a little tiny pair of scissors and do this. Like seam rippers save time.
I once saw a video of a girl seam ripping with a Swiss Army knife. I was like, what? And she looked like she was struggling with the knife.
I'm like, that sounds so tedious and scary.
Yes. I was like, what?
Like, I mean, if you're desperate and that's all you've got, cool for like ingenuity. But
if you have any sort of sewing like equipment, usually there's
that's the thing is that every time I've bought a sewing machine, it's always come like this. Just came with my sewing machine.
Yep.
So like that's why I knew I had a second one.
Yeah.
That one's been my favorite, but I can't take the lid off because Lawrence put it back on and he got a little aggressive.
Oh, I've done that. I have ones that are like this.
And I was like, well, I can't close that one ever again.
But I have bought bigger ones, like actual like, pencils.
Yeah, no, I have really tiny hands. So I don't like things that like I think your hands are probably a little bit same size, maybe bigger. I
know mine. Yeah.
Okay, I was like, here, we're gonna check her. Oh,
mine are a little bit.
So hers are just a little bit bigger. Yeah, I really have tiny. I'm like freaking almost 5'10", and I have the smallest hands in the world. Like, why do I have such little hands? I don't know.
Yeah, I tried playing piano. It wasn't the easiest.
Oh no. I had rhythm and I knew all my notes, but could not reach the keys.
Yeah.
And it was one of those things where like the teacher was being so nice, but like
she's like, you're not gonna make them.
It's not gonna work.
Let's see, it says razor blades. Holy smokes!
Yeah. No, I've seen people try to seam rip with some weird stuff before. I really have.
It takes practice, but it's fast and clean. But what if you accidentally like slip? I'm clumsy, and there have been many times where I've accidentally ripped into the fabric or even cut holes into the fabric. Like, people. So people always are like, "Oh my God, you've been doing this for 20-something years," and I'm like, "Yeah, but I'm still shit." I don't think it matters how long you've been doing it; just it matters like the quality that you've been putting out for how long. And I am very clumsy. I also like to shortcut too.
Just like running away.
So it takes practice. Oh, you said that one right. I'm sorry. I'm rereading things.
That's fine. There we go.
Oh no! See, I think I'm ripping fabric.
Oh my God! Did you rip fabric?
No, I'm okay now.
Dang it, Jinx.
I'm good. Wait, now where am I going?
I just have to figure out where this sits. I need to figure out. I think
is that the lining on it?
The lining. Oh, this is all just the loose thread.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so the lining is off. So this would be like if I can just loosen this up just a little bit.
Well, you know what? I would say let's loosen it completely and then just sew some elastic in it.
And then that way you don't have to worry about it. Okay.
Because if you're going to loosen it anyway, you might as well take the whole thing out.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
I'm just trying to cut corners because I'm impatient and I'm excited about this costume.
But
and like
if you do the elastic way, then because
I couldn't find my other sleeve. Okay.
Because then imagine if you lose weight, then it'll
go back down.
Snug.
Yeah.
Because if it's too loose, then it'll hang down.
It'll be a problem. Yeah, I don't want that.
Yeah.
No.
Let's see. What is this?
Well, I'm gonna take a break for a second just to figure out where I put my elastic.
The razor blade is a little bit cleaner. That the way I definitely stabbed myself with fabric with a seam ripper. Okay, I haven't stabbed myself with a seam ripper yet. I like to backstop with a straight pin where I'm using a seam ripper. Okay.
Here. Right now, I put all my elastic.
You know, one thing I need to invest in is a ruffler foot. That's what I need to invest in.
I have a ruffle foot.
Yeah, I need to get one.
I also have this crazy fake surging foot.
Oh, yeah, I've heard of those. Because you don't have a serger, do you?
No.
Nope. Do you want one? Because I sometimes see them on like
Nah,
Facebook Marketplace.
I'm good. I'm good. Do you think this will be too big to sew on? I think this might be the smallest elastic. I think this will be fine. We can fit it in there, right?
Oh, it's huge. We can make it work. We can.
That's bigger. I can look and see if I have other elastic.
It doesn't have to be black either.
Same size.
I have elastics of all sizes. That's when I say I have too much supplies. I would have elastic to fit this. It's I'm
Okay.
using.
Well, worst case scenario, we can use that. Let me look at. I have another thing I can look at.
Okay.
Because I am the hoarder of elastic.
Oh, I'm definitely an elastic hoarder. I'm an everything hoarder. It's pretty sad. I need to stop doing that.
I purposefully only keep exactly what I know what I'm going to use.
See, I don't. Like, I always keep stuff on hand, which is good, you know, because sometimes I just have this sudden urge to make something, but also it means that I have a lot of stuff. Wow, this fabric spray is so bad.
I know. That's why I want to burn it. Yeah, I'm all out of small elastic, unfortunately.
Okay, we can make it work. It doesn't need to, it's not going to
we
show
could-
anyway.
We could sew this stuff onto it.
What is that?
It was just old bra straps I don't use anymore.
Oh, no, this will work.
This is just a little bit harder because it falls apart.
We'll just do one zigzag stitch in the middle of it, and then it'll work. It'll be fine.
Okay. Yeah, because I'm not worried if it shows. I actually won't show.
It won't.
Because
No, it won't
I've got the big ruffles at the bottom, so we're gonna be good.
Well, it's going to be underneath it.
Well, yeah, but I'm saying like if the ruffles weren't there, you would see like the edge of it, but you're not going to. Okay, so I don't think I have to take off the mesh. So do I just loosen all of this because these two are sewn together?
Now I can't visualize what we're doing.
Okay. All right. So
Wait, what did I take off? Oh, I took off the mesh.
that's fine. We can sew the mesh back. We can sew the mesh back.
Okay. Oh no, that's what we are doing because we have to take this all
We have
out
to take
and
the whole
redo
thing
it.
out.
Yeah.
And then we'll put all four layers
Yes.
together, and then
We'll put all 4 layers together. The only thing that I'm concerned about is how we're going to attach the mesh to it.
the mesh can be sewn on zigzag stitch. It's no problem.
Okay.
And this is the thing, you want to stretch out
Yeah.
the elastic.
Right.
So yeah. Okay.
Let's see.
Guys, this is so complicated. And we're just fixing sleeves. We're just fixing sleeves.
But to be fair, these are like there's several layers and lining and
Yeah, once it's all pulled apart, we'll want to pull all of the spare, we'll want to pull all of the crap like that's right here.
Yeah.
And we'll show you the pile. We already have a little pile of junk right here.
Yeah. So to be fair, it's not like just a simple like dress and sleeve.
No.
There's a lot of layers and
It's
stuff.
complicated. And that's why I brought you here, because I'm like,
Yay!
I'm going to overthink this and screw it up really bad. And I
Or
always...
be too lazy and just want to,
Yeah. And but I always overthink puffy sleeves. And like,
Oh,
for
look at
instance,
that.
I made my puffy sleeves for Magic Knight Earth. I made Sailor Moon sleeves to go underneath it. And then I added shoulder pads. But it was also, and then I made fluffy ruffle sleeves, but it was also made out of spandex. So making
It was
spandex
heavy.
fluffy is
Yeah.
hard. But I'm sure there would have been like, I could have just starched it and done it, but I was like, I don't know how to do this, I'm scared.
I'm trying to shop my stash more, but I was really grateful that I had notions at the beginning of the pandemic. Same. So like I said, sometimes I get like random urges to make something and I have the materials, which is so nice. Okay, so where are your craft scissors? Or I mean fabric scissors. So I'm just gonna trim this to make it a little cleaner.
So do you go right there and open up, if you want to,
This is
you can use those ones.
okay.
Those ones those are my old ones.
That's fine.
So if they're not strong enough, let me know, because I
just
got
wanna
brand
trim
new
some of
ones.
this.
I'm replacing those with brand new ones, but let me know if you need them.
Okay.
That's a good idea to trim some of this
Yeah,
crap
just
off.
trim some of it because I'm confused.
I'm using it too.
And then maybe once we get it all stretched out, then you can burn the edge.
Yes.
Okay.
I control burn everything. Yeah, these aren't strong enough. I'm gonna go get my other crafting scissors.
And that's
yeah,
another thing is
yes,
like, I
like
have so
look at
many
this. Like,
scissors.
see, this has all the storage in it, and then this opens up, and I've got even more. I love this thing so much. $20 IKEA, worth it.
So cute. I actually have a pegboard. I'm surprised you don't have a pegboard.
It's because my window's huge. So I have like a really big window right
Yeah,
here,
because you'd have the
and because I have such a big
you
window.
can put it over there.
Yeah, I probably could. That's where I usually store my mannequin.
Okay.
She's just over here right now, chilling.
Chilling out.
My mannequin's name is Lily.
I gotta go pick up a mannequin from Liz today.
I name all of my mannequins. My other mannequins, I had one mannequin that was a male mannequin. I named him, I think I named him like Tommy or something, or like Doug. I can't remember, something funny. And then my other mannequin was Diane. And then I gave Diane to my friend Diana. And then I gave I think it was Tommy to her too. I sold it to her because I wanted one that was my height.
Tom and Diane. Oh, Jack and Diane. I was thinking of like, wait, that song by John Mellencamp? No, it's Jack and Diane.
But yeah, no, now I've got Lily because Lily is like, when I'm at my ideal weight, she is identical to me. Just like, yep, identical to me when I'm at my ideal weight. So I'm just a couple pounds overweight right now.
It's okay.
Can't
We'll
take
go
it.
our quarantine
Yeah,
15.
but I've been doing really, really well, so I'm happy.
Well, it's like when I did my Jasmine costume, I started in August, and by the time I finished it, I had to change the back, so they set back.
You're like, yeah. I'm happy though that when I gain weight, it's everywhere instead of just one spot.
Mm.
So thankfully, like I can still wear a lot of stuff. Like it's not all in my belly or all in my arms.
Mine is all in my belly.
No, mine.
All in my belly.
Mine, a lot of it goes to my boobs and my butt first. Which
Wait,
is like,
you're lucky.
so then when I lose my weight, I'm like, no, come back.
I know, yeah. I mean, I get some in my boobs and butt too, but it primarily is in my tummy.
Yeah, no, it's all over for me. So that's what makes it easier for me to lose. Like that's why I can like lose 10 to 12 pounds. It's not easy to lose 10 to 12 pounds a month, but if I was really, really strict on myself, I can, just because it's all over weight instead of just one area.
I know,
When it's one target area, if anyone knows and you want to have a little education, I used to be 100 pounds overweight, and when it's one target area, it makes it a lot more difficult to lose. But when it's everywhere,
you have to lose.
Yeah, if you
everything
have
as well.
weight, if you have weight in one specific area of your body, you're going to want to look up what the cause of that weight is and then avoid those foods and then target those areas for exercise. Trust me, it took me, I think, a year and 6 months to lose. About a year and 6 months to lose 100 pounds.
Okay, can you put this far away from me? Because I am very prone to cutting things I'm not supposed to on accident.
Yes. It doesn't matter which arm it goes to, so.
Yeah. So how are you guys out there in Facebook land and YouTube land and Twitch? Are you doing Twitch?
Yeah.
Twitch land.
And Instagram land.
And Instagram land.
We're literally streaming everywhere right now.
I know.
Except for Twitter. Does Twitter do Periscope still? I don't even know.
Periscope. I haven't heard that.
I don't keep up with Twitter anymore. I'm terrible.
Oh, me neither.
But that's probably
Sorry,
just
Twitter.
because, like, Twitter for me, like, there's too many. I'm already doing, like, Instructables reached out to me again and asked if I'm going to be posting soon. Because they're like,
Nice.
you're a treasured member of the community. And I was like,
so
yes,
cute.
I'm working on a Toothless from Sunset Dragon. And I will be posting a tutorial soon on how I did that.
I need to do
So.
tutorials too. I'm just like, there's so much going on.
I love writing tutorials. I miss writing tutorials. Like, I took about a 6-month hiatus from writing tutorials, and
It can be a lot of work.
they are a lot of work.
Let's see.
But
I'm not even sure what I'm.
but yeah,
I collect great items whenever I find them, especially at estate sales and weird thrift stores. Same, like I've found like some buttons and some lace, some vintage patterns when I'm at vintage sales and stuff.
Yeah.
It's so funny because like there was one antique shop I was in and I was rummaging through this button basket and it really was just nothing special. And this guy's like, hey, like my wife likes sewing things. Is there anything in there that might be, interesting? I'm like, nah. He's like, oh, okay. It's just buttons. But it was really cute how he was like, oh, do you think she might like those? But it is sad because I once found this really beautiful black lace and it ended up just being so brittle that it just ripped apart.
Aww.
But it came in like a bag of other stuff. So it wasn't like I just bought that and I didn't know what the quality of it was. But
I had bought fabric from a fabric like a bargain bin one time, and I sewed it for commission, right?
Oh.
And because it was usually very expensive fabric, and I wanted to use a higher quality. Well, I didn't know it had been like the end of the ream and it had been exposed to heat. So like I started sewing it, I put it on my mannequin, and it literally half of it turned to dust. And I was like, what? So then I had to go back and like
find something else.
Yeah. I actually ended up, that's how I got my first order from Spandex World, and now I love them and will never look back. Spandex World and Coquetry Clothing. Speaking of, I'll show you that fabric I got.
I ended up ordering something on Ally.
Okay.
So I don't know when it's going to get in, so hopefully. I don't know. We haven't really gotten a shoot scheduled, right?
No, we were talking about doing Sabos, and
Yeah.
Sabos sounds like it's going to happen. That's why we were talking about going to the Hyatt. Because I think Amber was planning on going to Sabo. I know that Liz wants to go to Sabo.
Yeah,
Lena. So like Saboton is working really hard on trying to meet all the CDC guidelines and stay safe and secure. And then I bought like a bunch of like the heavy filter masks, them to decorate.
Yeah, I'll probably make a mask and match everything.
Yeah. So I don't mind wearing a mask. Like wearing a mask doesn't bother me. I think I just got used to wearing masks. Like I've worn masks before though, growing up. My mom was asthmatic and we had other reasons, so like I was used to wearing masks or playing with masks.
Well, I found this I bought these masks from some woman who made them, and they're the really nice contoured ones, like the ones that have like I can't explain it, but now I swear by those, and my sisters learned how to make them, so
Cool.
Those are a lot better, especially if you're, which sounds ridiculous if you're wearing makeup. Because you do take your mask off to take pictures, so then it doesn't touch your lips as much as other masks do.
The KN95 masks don't really touch my mouth. It's mostly my nose, so I plan on bringing like a compact with me to like touch up my like the cheeks and nose, because I don't think that there's really any way to get around that. But I don't. Again, okay, so I have to carry a compact in my purse. Oh well.
Yeah, it's fine. This is what I want to learn how to do. As if you guys can see this, I want to learn how to do this with my serger. And I've done versions of this, but I can't get it as nice and clean looking as that.
I just need to pull this last string out. It's being stubborn.
Oh, I still have it
catching.
No, this one's taken.
Where did it go?
It's kind of my favorite thing to do is like pulling the thread out.
Yeah, it's getting caught on something. I think it's just all this excess crap. Because they didn't burn the edges.
Hoard them buttons. I can't hoard buttons. Like, I try not to. I try and get some basic ones.
I hate buttons. Like, I don't know. I'm weird. Like, I hate buttons. If I can avoid buttons. Like, I'll sew on a fake button, but if I can avoid using buttons.
That's what I did with my Sabrina dress. It zips up in the back, but there's fake buttons down the front.
I've done that before. I will use invisible zippers, and I will use Velcro, and I will use magnets.
Okay, so if you guys didn't know, I was taking an intermediate apparel construction class at the community college, and I learned how to properly put in an invisible zipper.
Oh yeah, I know how to do it.
I put in invisible zippers, but they're not always as clean as they should be.
Yeah, there's a really complicated. Like, it's not super complicated. It's pretty simple. It's just you have to separate it a certain way, and then you have to put it back together, and
you have to iron it out.
Yeah.
Which I did not know.
Yeah, and it's actually, if you open up an invisible zipper, all the directions are on there.
I did realize that, after, I was like, oh.
That's how I learned. I literally followed those directions every time. It's like, how do I sew a zipper in? Directions, tell me.
I know,
Because I honestly use elastic and magnets so much, I don't really use zippers very often.
A nice, clean, invisible zipper, that was so satisfying.
Yeah.
And I learned how to do a bunch of cool zippers, too. Maybe you should take a class with me over the summer, too.
Okay. How much is it, and when is it run? Does it still work?
I think it's online.
Okay.
I just registered for a specialty apparels class. You might need to get permission, though. That's the only thing. I don't know.
That's easy. I have a master's degree. I very much doubt that I need.
No, it's not to do it, but you need to do sewing permissions.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, encyclopedia, help me.
I asked for permission for the intermediate because the prereq was beginners, and I didn't even have to give them anything. Okay. But I learned so many cool things, guys. Someone in the class was like, you already know what you're doing. Why are you in? I'm like, I want to learn how to properly do things. There's a lot of things I still don't know, I'm not going in there all cocky, I can do everything. I still learned a lot of cool stuff.
I wing stuff so much, so
like I learned how to like there's a much easier way to put in a regular zipper, and I was like, what? And then I learned how to make a fly zipper, which actually it sounds complicated.
it's not.
It's just a lot of steps.
Yeah, no, that's the thing. Is a lot of the zipper stuff is a lot of steps, but like most of the so the only reason I know about this stuff is because I bought a sewing encyclopedia,
Yeah.
and it tells you all the different ways to sew in zippers.
It's cool.
And then I also learned how to create that special pocket that's like
patch pocket or
invisible,
a welted
welted pocket. Yeah, welt.
Yeah, welt pocket.
And then I learned what pilling is and why I get it.
Yeah, and I learned how to do like
Yeah.
all these different seams, like the Hong Kong seam finishes and the French
French
faux
seam.
French.
So
and
faux French seams I've been doing for years
I
unconsciously.
I would prefer regular French seams. I think faux French don't look as clean.
I think it might just be because I use it with spandex stuff. Spandex is a little bit different.
Shared, great work. Thank you. There are some techniques that can make life so much easier. And like this is how I've learned some things about these different techniques just from other people.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think once and a lot of prep too helps.
Oh gosh, yes. Prep your fabric,
Prep
wash
everything.
it, iron it. If you can't wash it, I highly suggest disinfecting it with something like Audubon or like the vodka and water trick, because a lot of fabrics have chemical sealants on them for travel, and it can make your needles dull faster.
Well, and plus sometimes if you can just smell it right off the bat, you're like, yeah, I gotta wash that.
But yeah, I had a couple friends, they were like getting frustrated with their needles getting dull so quick, and I was like, did you wash your fabric? They're like, that's
No.
important. I'm like, yes.
And then I only recently learned that you're supposed to change your needle every so often. I'm like, what?
You don't, how often do you change your needle?
I change my needle fairly often because I break them.
I change my needle when I switch fabrics.
See, now I know. Like
I have ballpoint needles. I have default, like I've just like the regular, what is it called, like a just standard needles, and then I've got jeans, needles for sewing jeans, needles for sewing leather, and then I have these heavy duty hand sewing needles.
Yeah, I have a bunch of different needles too.
Yeah, I again, that freaking $10 sewing encyclopedia. But then again, I like reading. I'm one of those people, I enjoy being self-taught because then I can go at my own pace because I learn really, really fast, and I hate when people go slow. When it comes to like teaching me,
The book
really
that
frustrates me.
the book that we use in class actually is quite nice, and then they recommended a second book, and I got that one too. I do also enjoy like being able to read things. Like videos, of course, help me too, but sometimes seeing them in still pictures helps. I hate when patterns try to teach you how to do things, like how to put in zippers. You know what I mean? Like these other techniques. They're so confusing.
Honestly, patterns in general are confusing, which is why I don't use patterns. Which is why I generate everything myself, which can somewhat be a detriment and somewhat a boon. It just depends.
It says sewing encyclopedias for the win.
Yes.
You lent that to me once.
Yeah, I think I did, didn't I? Yeah.
Okay, what have you got? You're going so fast. What am I doing? Am I just
I'm just a ninja, I think.
I just like slacking off here.
So I'm gonna leave. This is the top part, right? Yeah, this is the bottom. Yeah.
Wait. Oh, oops! I started taking that off.
Okay. Leave the top part alone because we don't have to worry about the top part because that
Yeah.
fits fine.
Okay.
Yeah, we're good there. Okay, so now I'm gonna turn off the fan and burn all these edges.
Okay. I still need to do this little guy here.
But that's pretty good. I mean, less than an hour. We got the sleeves removed. We've got all of the. I mean, this is here. I'm just gonna show you all so you can see this. Literally, this is all the crap that was inside the sleeve that really didn't need to be inside the sleeve.
Although I have to appreciate that there was a lining in the sleeve because that is like an extra step that's not necessary.
But the problem is when it doesn't work and it makes it way too small to even wear because it restricts the shoulders. That's the one thing that irritates me. When you make jackets, you're actually, if you're going to line it, you're actually supposed to make the lining the same exact size as the jacket. That is the only way you can guarantee the fit will not be disrupted. I know this because I worked at a tuxedo shop for a very long time.
Well, that's why I said I made this strapless dress and the lining was too short, so I had to go and like fold under the outer part to match. I was like, ugh.
Yep.
That's like a rookie mistake.
Well, it's so tedious. Okay, so those of you who haven't seen this, this is very, very lightly
with the paper.
I only scare it.
I've actually never done that.
Oh, I do it every single time.
I need to do
But
it
I work with
more
a lot of
because
polyester, and you have to really, freight check and polyester don't always get along with one another. So you kind of have to do this pretty regularly. And sometimes you'll get it to kind of catch a fire and immediately put it out. There's just some of it. This means that they probably put a freight check, or there was a really, really, really long thread there that I didn't notice. Could be a number of things. Actually, I am going to turn the light on for this because I don't want to burn something that I can't see.
No problemo. Divas on a Dime joined. Hi. Thanks for joining.
All right, I'll turn this light off because the fire is going to generate a lot of light too. So, and I usually go around twice. I scare it the first time to get any excess thread off.
I'm sad I have to head out. Oh, have fun. Thank you for joining us, Jacqueline. See you next time. Remember, we're streaming tomorrow too for Mother's Day. We have a Mother's Day special.
Yep.
Thermo's mom's going to be on, and Ashley Does Cosplay's mom will be on with us. Okay.
I think everybody can see this. I have no idea.
They can see it on here.
Can they see it on Instagram? Ow.
There you go.
Your lighter will get really, really hot if you're not used to having a lighter get this hot. Wear gloves.
You could also probably use like a soldering iron.
You could, but soldering irons get really freaking hot.
And it's probably not as good control because you've got
right.
Or you could like run it over the soldering iron.
Yeah. You could also use a heat gun. I have used my heat gun before when I was absolutely desperate. But now, like, look at this. Like, you're gonna get like a little bit of like the burnt edging,
but it's much better than all this spraying.
Right, yeah. And this one little spot did not want to burn, so that's why I always check. Because you're basically melting the fabric. I'm gonna let that cool before I go to the other side. This one has too much excess. You also don't want to have too much excess thread over. Because if you do and it catches fire, it will catch the other side fire. Which is so bad.
Oh yeah, that sounds.
I've had fun catching myself on fire one time.
Yeah.
I had a thread on my pants. I didn't notice I was wearing shorts, and so I caught myself on fire.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's cool. Just how Sam rolls.
Okay, we're good here. So okay. So your KDA, Ari, what else do you need to do on it?
Just add the undersuit.
Okay, because you said we probably won't shoot it till Sabo.
Yeah. I just have to add the undersuit. Everything for my KDA Ari is complete. Well, I have to make the tail.
Oh, yeah. So you need to make the tail and the, yeah, because I actually am taking it pretty slow with my Seraphine, but I got the skirt almost finished. I was thinking, I was like, should I just buy this? And I really was not a fan of. There's some nice ones out there, but I was like, no, I can make this and I'll make it a way I like it. Yeah. Like I used to be very like not buy cosplays, not because I didn't think it was cosplay, but because I wanted to be able to make it myself. But now that I've been buying cosplays, I'm like, I just want to buy more. I just want to buy more.
Yeah. Well, I have the opposite problem. I used to buy them more often. But now I'm having this problem where, like, they're just not making them to fit people who aren't built, like, 5'6" or shorter. And so if you're over 5'6", I am very much over 5'6", and you have shoulders that are over 38 inches, which mine are, you're pretty much just going to need to make alter or get lucky with things like this where it's, you know, it's meant for a man, so they actually put booby padding in and they kind of build framework to look more feminine, and that made it a little bit easier for me. And I still have to do the top part of these two, but I'm gonna give my thumb a little bit of a break. Yeah, and we've got like some thread to cut off here, anyways. So, but yeah, if you guys have questions, let us know.
You can ask us anything, like
I mean, even if it's not related to us making puffy sleeves or not really making, more like modifying puffy sleeves.
Yeah, so I don't know if you guys watched this last week, but we're gonna start doing more like build streams and tutorial streams like during the week. So this is kind of like
for Cloud Strife Live, and then for ThermoStream, I'm still gonna.
You do.
I'm still doing you guys every Saturday. Well, Saturdays as often as possible when people aren't randomly having surgery. So, like, yeah, I've had a week because I wasn't the only one who had surgery this week.
So there's that. I just need to trim the edge of this.
All right. Okay. That's you, and then I'll burn.
Okay.
These. Oh, I can do it.
No, I'll cut it.
Okay.
If you're burning, I'll cut it.
Yeah. And then we are at the point where we can just start measuring. Actually, I already know how much elastic I need. I know the size of my arm. Really? Are you out of
juice?
No, I might just need to cool off a little bit more. Yeah, my lighters are like that, where it's just like if it doesn't have enough of a cool. I don't even smoke. I really enjoy incense, so I have a lot of lighters.
I like candles, but I'm not like a crazy candle person.
Maybe this is getting. I think the fans aren't on.
Is there anything in it?
I think it's out of fluid. Okay, I'll come right back anyways. So
no worries.
I have a refiller, but I don't think that I'm just gonna get one that's already full rather than trying to refill it.
It's actually quite soothing, like pulling out little threads. I think I get a little bit too like anal or perfectionist about that. But yeah. Whoops.
Yay for baggy shirts. I was like, I'm gonna wear my super baggy comfy shirt today.
I just want to go comfy today too. So, I bought 2 cosplays that need, and it's weird because I bought a Kagome cosplay, a size large Kagome, and everything fits, but the arms are way too long. And this is the funny thing, and I know these are a lot of like the cheaper manufacturers and stuff, but I'm like, no human has arms this long. Well, I don't know if it's a large, but it still fit me, and I usually wear like a medium, but the arms were just like, and I think I have pretty long arms for my size. So
I wonder honestly what measurements so many of these manufacturers are basing stuff off of.
Yes.
Because it's just really weird.
Yeah, sometimes it's just really bad. Okay. How are these? Okay. I'm just looking at the threads here a little bit.
There we go. Raise that up so people can see what I'm doing. All right. So this one is done. like it's done. You're going over there. Yeah.
This might fit you once we take the lining off.
Yeah, the lining and the ruffles and the elastic. I think this is all like I didn't need as many ruffles either. I thought that was a weird thing. I was like, why didn't they make that on elastic? Like, it would have made their life so much easier if they just had sewn a longer sleeve.
I know.
And
we just have to remember these are all like kind of mass-produced type of stuff, and
where is that thread?
much thought.
I must have bumped this because all of a sudden I was like, it's like, ow!
That's not good.
Are you out too? Are you kidding me?
I think you left some threads in here.
I'm just using up all my fucking lighters. Oh, I cursed. Sorry, guys.
Oh, I cursed earlier. Is that bad?
Yeah.
Let's see. Dun, 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 dun. I just need to share this to my page. My personal page.
Okay. This one is turned on. Aha, I found one that's clear and I can tell how much fluid is in it. We have incense in different parts of the house, and so like I know where all my lighters are. It's just that like
I didn't share these, so I'm just gonna do sharing a bit.
It's fine. I don't even know where it stops. I'm just gonna start over.
Okay, let's see. There's so there's this like little community festival that's next month, I think. Wait, next month? In Glendale, I think, if anyone's going. So that'll be fun. I'll be there with my sister, and we'll have a little booth.
What weekend
and
is
stuff.
it?
Oh, what is it? Oh, I'm like, where's my phone?
Your phone's right there on Instagram.
I'll have to tell you what weekend it is next time because I cannot remember. As many times as I think I know, I cannot remember. But I know that everyone's still like wary about like events and stuff. I just can't wait. I can't wait.
It's okay.
Like we can't wait so much that we're actually just going away. Like we're all going away, doing our own thing. Let's see. Oh, cosplay plan. Yes.
Okay, I think that's good. There we go. And then we just have to burn the tops of each of these, and we can finally start sewing on the elastic or pinning on the elastic, and then
sewing it back.
Sew it, and we're done. So
that'll be good. Let's see.
This is like
we're doing good.
Exhausting.
We're doing good. Okay. So let's see. I think this is the first time. No, we've streamed it directly from the page before.
Yeah.
In the very beginning.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see.
I think we had to in the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
We only had.
I still can't find the first
OBS.
episode, and I have no idea what we did for the first episode.
It's because remember it like died halfway through because Amber had like a Coke can.
No, that wasn't the first one.
Okay,
and that was you because you had a beer.
Was it?
Yeah, remember?
Yeah.
I remember that one specifically because I was in Pine Top.
That was
on
hilarious.
Vacation. Yeah, no, that one specifically, but the earliest one I can find is our episode 2.
I'll look. I'm sure we have it somewhere.
I don't know. I looked on your page too, your YouTube, and I couldn't find it there.
It could be in.
Maybe we recorded it and didn't save it because we didn't know how.
It could be one of my archived files.
Okay. Maybe the one that I'm calling the second one is the first one, but I don't know.
I was wearing Dracula for our first stream.
Well, that's labeled as our second one for some reason.
I'm pretty sure it was Dracula as our first stream.
That's what you're wearing in that one.
Or it was Nora. It's either Nora or Dracula.
Might have been Nora, because I don't think you're in Nora in any of the other episodes we have.
Maybe it was Nora.
I can't remember who I wore for the first one.
I do have to say, I feel like they used way too much thread on these. Like they could have just done one zigzag stitch and been done with it. I was like, did they have to use so much thread on these?
This is what I still need to do.
That's fine. Don't worry about it. I can burn it off. I'm just gonna give my phone a little break. But yeah, if you guys have questions on ThermoStream or you have questions on Cause Talk Live, let us know. We're just gonna do this last little burning.
We're streaming everywhere
This
today.
is the thing with burning now. My skin's gonna need lotion after this.
Okay. And then where's the bolero? Okay, here's the bolero. Do you want to burn the edge of the bolero too? Oh no, actually. Well, it's up to you. But it's got interfacing on it too, so that might be an issue.
For that one, I think after we sew it, like I'll burn it after it's sewn.
Oh yeah. So what we need to do with this is we need to baste it so that these two pieces stay together, and then we'll just sew just this to this and the lining.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was thinking too, maybe what we should do is we should put bias over this. I have black bias, and then we could sew. That way we could give a little bit of
to extend
room.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Could do that.
Okay. I don't mind if there's like a tiny little gap. I don't even care.
It's really up to you how it fits. Sometimes I just have to make things fit even though they look funny.
Yeah. Well, and the thing is too, like the bias will make sure that that fraying is not a problem.
Yeah, some of the ways I've altered things like lazily, it's embarrassing, but hey, it had to get done.
You know, that's the thing is like when someone says they bought a costume and it fit them right away, I'm jealous. I don't think I've ever bought a costume and had it just fit perfectly.
Aww.
Even bodysuits, I always have to modify them because when I buy a bodysuit, they never freaking double. Like whenever you do a zigzag stitch on a bodysuit, anytime you're in an area of high frictions, like the legs, the armpits, so like your hip region and your armpits have to have a double zigzag. Okay, and you have to do opposite directions to ensure you don't have pulling that causes the stitch to break, because that's what will happen. And I've worked with a lot of spandex, and I've learned my lessons many times with this. And
That's
they
very good.
never correct that. They always just do one zigzag stitch and like it's enough, and then they serge the edge of the spandex, which is weird to me. Whatever, that feels like so wasteful of thread because like spandex doesn't fray, guys. Don't serge the edge. It's stupid.
I think though for like manufacturer purposes, you
You're
know
like
what
it's
I
a
mean?
quality thing. I'm like it's stupid.
Yeah, I think it's mostly just like for the looks or something. Sometimes I see people like judge like the stuff that they've bought and like look at all these loose threads. I'm like, but if it's not like harming the structure of it and it's just a loose thread they forgot to cut off, I don't really count that
No.
as like poor quality.
No, because like I've totally been there, done that, got it. Totally understand.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I like to take off all my threads, but I'm also a little bit anal about that. So I get like if especially like things that are mass produced, like there's not I mean there are people there at the end to
okay, so I can't remember. This was at the bottom, and then yeah, this is
correct,
this
that's the
was top.
shoulder.
Okay,
Yeah.
because they only ruffled here because they wanted this
Mhm.
loose so that like when it goes on like
Now yeah, because this is what they call an ease on the top.
yes. But I want to make sure like if it goes over this sleeve, then we're good. Good, and it still has the cute little puff, so we're gonna be fine. Okay. All right. So
It looks like the
all we need to
lining
do
might have been
is add elastic.
the lining might have been the cause of it all.
Yeah, the lining and the fact that they definitely
Didn't have the
100%. Whenever you've got an arm, like, because this is the thing, no one's arms are the same. There's some, and like the fact that this costume is made for a man, okay? Made for a man, and they didn't think men's arms typically are larger, so you just automatically assumed that this was going to fit like a woman's arm, like
Mhm.
what a standard, like what factory based, because that, so most outfits, when they're made, a small woman's arm is typically, I think it starts with 10 inches, and then a medium is like a 10 and a half, and then a large is usually 11 and a half to 12, and then extra large is usually supposed to be 12 and a half to 13 and a half, right? So you usually go up in half inch to an inch increments, but you give in there so that there's a half inch stretch, right?
Mhm.
Because that's what you need for the different arm sizes. And so many costume places just don't do this. And it's bizarre to me because no one's arms are the same size.
I think it's nice though that they do offer almost every single costume in a male or a female version.
Yeah, but the male version should have had bigger shoulders and bigger arms in general.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's using a male pattern. Male patterns are larger, which makes me truly believe, did they use a male pattern for the bolero?
Or did they just like alter
I think they used
parts?
a male pattern for the bodice because it is definitely built more straight than a female.
They probably
which
didn't think it
works
mattered
for
them.
me because I'm not busty. Like it works perfectly for me, but I've got plenty of hips, and so there's lots of room, and I've got like a what the freak is that thing called? Petticoat underneath to make it fluffier. But I don't wear ladies' clothes enough. This is really sad.
You're so funny because I did see Sam once in this like maxi dress, and I was like, Sam, you look amazing. She's like, I don't wear this often. I'm like, but you look so good. I don't know. You look so good. Why not? Like,
I'm weird.
I think that's the only time I've ever seen you in like a long dress.
Yeah, probably.
And they're comfy. You can't like deny how comfy like
no
long
dresses
maxi
are comfortable. Don't get me wrong, but I feel like dresses take a lot of work to wear.
What? No, you just put them on.
I don't know.
I love dresses because it's one thing I gotta think about putting on instead
Where's
of like four
my
things I gotta put on.
Bias. That's typing. Where's my black bias?
I have black bias.
Oh, I have it. I just gotta figure out where to put it. But
So-
for people on Facebook, what we could do is we could the ThermoStream usually ends around 1:30 at the latest. So Thermo
I mean, you
Cosplay
can
guys,
leave it on if
we
you
can leave it
want.
on. Yeah, I mean, I can leave it going. I don't mind.
This probably won't take us as long as you thought it would because we're
No.
not having to recreate.
Well,
the
now
sleeve.
this part, like the pinning part, is gonna be like this.
Yeah.
It's gonna happen so fast. It was just the prep work, unfortunately. It's always the prep work.
Yeah, but once you do the prep, and this is something that I've also learned as well because obviously early in my cosplay time, I would skip a lot of steps like stay stitching. Stay stitching is important, y'all. And basting can be super helpful. Sometimes you think like, oh, I'm just gonna skip this step and it'll be faster, but then if you don't baste, you're gonna mess up and have to take it out again.
Yep.
So a lot of good sewing is good prep, really.
These things, I'm assuming I haven't done a basic before, so you're gonna have to show me.
No, you know how to base. You probably call it something else.
Probably. Well, I guess we're not gonna do the bias because I can't find it. So,
do you want to make bias strips from this or no?
I'm not too worried about it.
Okay.
I mean, I think it'll be fine without it because I don't. The sleeves, like these mesh sleeves, are actually a little too long.
Okay.
So I think that'll make up for it.
All right.
And I can sew real close to the edge.
Yeah, because now that you have this burnt, it won't fray so bad.
No. So I can sew really close to the edge. Okay. All right. So, sorry, my hands are shaking.
Have you had water today?
Yeah. I just when I get excited, my hands shake. I'm excited that this might be fixed. So that I'm like, why is it warm in here?
Yeah.
I forgot I had to turn off the fan so that I wouldn't burn myself. Okay.
Oh, let's turn this light back on. Wait,
There we go.
oh, yeah.
I know, it's weird. It's an IKEA light.
All good. I'm excited because I just found a used TV stand that's really nice for $350. So
Over here.
you haven't been in you haven't been in my new house.
I've been outside your house.
But you have been in
I just stalked Jess outside your house.
But you have been in my old house and I had those like
Yeah.
2 IKEA shelves for my TV stand, which
Yeah.
I hated. I'm actually gonna move those into my craft room and I'm gonna put all my fabric on boards. Because I'm tired of having them in drawers.
I'm gonna do like this, and then I think. I don't mind if it's a little.
Well, this is really thick, so you don't want it too tight because it might get irritating.
Shaking, uncomfortable things I've worn.
I know, right? Some of the things I won't wear again.
But
because
I'm
they were so
thinking like,
uncomfortable.
because I was thinking like. Oh. Yeah.
You said you're going out
Let
of
me
town on the 22nd, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I could probably do the stream stuff.
No, because I'm doing the shoot with Justin on the 22nd, so I was just
Okay,
wondering.
so I should make sure that that's on break. Okay, so do you think that this is? I think this is fine. Then if I,
Does that feel okay for you?
it feels fine.
Okay.
Cool. Okay.
And then I didn't know you're supposed to burn the edges of elastic too.
Mhm.
I just freight check it.
Really?
Yeah, but I need to start burning more because freight check gets, like I said, it gets expensive.
Okay, I'm gonna burn underneath the desk because the fan's on.
These little bottles of freight check, they do so well, but it's like, yeah, they get quite expensive. Not that I'm not saying they're like super expensive, but it's just like if I use them a lot.
Yeah, if you're using it that much, then like
Yeah.
just burn it.
Yeah, I need to start burning things. Burn.
Burning. People are like, "What is Sam doing under the desk?" I'm hiding under the desk. I'm lighting up under the desk.
I mean, you don't have to hide it from me, so it's okay.
Okay. All right, so
Okay, there we
make
go.
sure that these match identically. They do. Perfect. We've got elastic. Okay. All right. So now I'm thinking the easiest way. Okay. So we'll stitch before we sew. Before we'll make it to the sewing machine part. We'll stitch this, and then we can move all this to make it like.
So we definitely want to stitch this together so it doesn't slide around while we're sewing.
Yep. So I'll do that before.
Oh wait, where's the lining? Oh, here. Oh, only one set. Wait, what? Huh? Okay, there we go.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm here.
Okay. It's all right. I'm thinking what we can do is we can just pan all of this in, sew that there, and then so we'll have to sew this once, and then we'll have to sew it to that. So
Do you want to do like a whole sleeve, right, and then sew the whole sleeve onto the bolero?
Yeah.
Okay.
because I'm thinking that'd be the safest way to do this, right?
I think so. I think constructing the sleeve first and then attaching it to here.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna pin these because they'll slip around.
Okay.
These are baby pins.
Yeah.
I use long pins.
I don't know. All my pins are tiny. All my pins are tiny. My clips are tiny. My hands are tiny. Everything's tiny. All I need is a tiny house now, which is not what I have.
We went to the tiny house show last weekend because Alan wants to put something in the backyard. He doesn't know what. Like either it'll be like a little she shed or a guest house or something. So we did look at the tiny house show. It's funny because you know how like there's trends and then the trends just go crazy?
Yeah.
Well, some of the tiny houses were like big tiny houses. I'm like,
This
there's
isn't
like,
tiny anymore.
I know, it's just like a small house.
Yeah.
Like, it's just,
Yeah.
but there were some that were really cool. I really love the container homes.
Oh, yeah.
I think they're super cool.
The ones. Where's the other? There's. Oh yeah. I'm so scared.
I need to clean my craft room. It is such a mess right now. It's such a mess.
If I have a messy craft room, I can't craft.
I can craft, but then I just get more and more stressed as I go along.
Yeah, I get super stressed if my craft room is.
And that's another reason why I want to try and downsize my supplies, but I can't think of what to get rid of. But I think once I get the fabric reorganized, because right now I have them in plastic drawers and I hate them. I hate them so much. So I want to go back through and wrap them all on cardboard. And then that, I think that'll be a lot easier. And then even if because I have a tendency to save all the scraps too, so maybe that will force me to like get rid of scraps as well. So.
Okay, there's the finished edge. I was like, I want the finished edge on the bottom. Okay. Power mesh here. All right. And then, should we put the elastic on the inside or the outside?
Inside.
Inside.
Because it's bigger than, you don't want it to show so much.
Oh! It fell on my chair perfectly. It was like, I got you. Like, thank you.
Hi everyone on Instagram, everyone on Facebook, Twitch, YouTube. Hi. Yeah, not gonna lie, I love my kilt.
You love your
Oh,
kilt.
we were talking about skirts. Yeah, I find them just so much more comfortable dresses. Just one piece and done.
I think I like layers. I think I'm just a
You can layer dresses. You can go back to the 2000s and put your dress on your jeans.
There you go. I think some of the problem is it's just because I get so cold so easily.
Oh, yeah. You can wear leggings.
Oh, I know.
Or stockings,
I just gotta figure it out. Okay. So, obviously I'm gonna have to do something about the mesh. To like stuff this thing in here. Like,
how is this? This lining doesn't like match up. Like, look, it's bigger than, which is fine. We'll fudge it.
wait, that doesn't work, Sam.
Oops.
I put the power mesh in the wrong spot. I might have to sew the mesh on after, actually.
Okay.
I might have to sew the this with the elastic first and then sew the mesh on.
Yeah, that probably is a good idea.
Because the mesh is getting. I'm like trying to layer all this. I'm like, this is not rocking.
I know, that's what I try to do, and then I'm like, no, I really need to just do it step by step.
Yeah. So step one is just to get these parts together.
Okay. Oh, I see the problem. Now, this is gonna look weird, but whatever.
I believe in you.
It's not gonna affect anything really.
I'm not too worried about it.
So there's that.
Jess is doing the jacket part while I'm doing this. So
We're just gonna make this easier, and because if you guys are just joining in, these were two separate layers. So there was the lining and then the outside, and we've removed the lining, the sleeve lining, and we're not putting it back in.
No, because it's trash.
Yeah, and I think that's all we need to do to adjust the.
Yeah, we had to remove the sleeve lining, and now we're adding elastic where the little ribbon used to be. Because also, like, look at this. Like, this is so much bigger.
Mm-hmm. It really should have been elastic to begin with. Oh, did you throw away the little bows? Did you want to keep those?
No.
Oh.
I was like, no. I don't want those stinking bows.
Just the bow?
Nope. Okay. No, because I'm gonna actually buy better stuff. Okay. So now.
How's it going?
Good. I just have to find it because like the lower ruffle was bigger than the upper ruffle. I don't know what they were doing. Like whatever they were sewing was bizarre. Like this is just one of those really weird moments in time where you're like, what were they doing? Who knows?
Oh gosh.
My pens go different directions, like the pin heads, but it doesn't matter because it's just vertical, so I'm just going to sew over and it's not going to be a problem.
Do I need to move now? You're going to grab the sewing machine? Or?
Oh, no, I'm not done yet. I when I say I prep like crazy.
I guess so. Like, my favorite part is the actual sewing part, so I hate prepping, but I've learned more and more that it's important. But yeah, I get impatient and I'm like, I just want to take it to the sewing machine.
No, I prep like crazy, which is why I don't seam rip very often.
Yeah, I seam rip a lot.
Yeah, this just, it's funny. It's like, I was like, you know, I figured like even if we didn't get to sewing today, if we just got prepped, then I know what I needed to do. Because I was like, I can't figure this out. I need Jess.
This is like, it's hard. Sometimes it's hard to wrap your brain around.
Yeah. So we'll try and at least get everything all prepped so you guys can see it today, and then we'll be good.
Yeah, and then you can show off the finished product tomorrow.
Yes, that's actually my goal.
Oh, really?
Literally my goal. Okay, so I am going to have to, like, right here, kind of, like, create a little ruffle. Because I figured that, like, with this being bigger, that there were going to be a couple parts where I'd be like, fake ruffle.
Yeah. We'll make it work.
And this is how I do this. Like, I just find the middles of all of them, and then I pull.
Stretch between.
Yeah,
that's good. That's a good idea.
It makes it so much easier. Oh wait, I gotta find where.
Oh my goodness! I need more coffee already. Okay.
Jess is trying to fall asleep on me.
I like sleeping. I was so lazy today. I was like, I'll be a little bit late. Well, I wasn't really late because we started at 12, but you know what I mean. I'm staying in bed a little later. So cute because like today's like Alan and I's anniversary.
Aww.
And it's like we don't really make a big deal about it so much. We do have 2 dates, like the one that we got legally married and then the one that we got. Hi, Black Kitten. Oh, hi. Let's see. Nephitis. I'm sorry. Please correct me. Nephitis. Hello. So because we have 2, like we have our legal one and then we have our big celebratory one that everybody knows, and that's today. So he gave me a little card. It was so cute because Alan's not usually so cute. I told him to watch today. I don't know if he's watching. I'm sorry, my love.
He's probably like, I hate you.
It was very cute.
It's like, what do you mean I'm not cute? I thought you said that's why you married me. I thought it was cute.
Nah, it's because you're British.
Oh, sorry, Ellen. You're British, and that's why she married you. Truth comes out.
Sorry, you're British. I still plan on making him Shepherd. I still plan on making him Commander Shepherd. I don't care. If he won't wear it, then I will put his brother in it. And his brother will
I am making a Nairene Kandros.
I know, I need to make Liara. I keep putting it off.
We should work together.
Like, we should. Maybe
my brother and I found a way to 3D print the Turian mask and make it to where when I talk, it moves.
That's so cool. Now, I do have a latex headpiece for Liara, but and I'm not saying it's old, but it's a couple years old.
We can condition it.
Yeah, I'm hoping that it's okay because it's beautiful. And
yeah, no, there's ways to condition latex if it's been stored in a cool, dry place. So you're good.
Yeah, like it's beautiful, and the person that made it, her Instagram is Ashley Makeup, but I think there's no E in it. I think she's in Canada, and awesome. She does such a great job, and I feel bad that she hasn't been able to share it because I haven't worn it. But yes, hopefully I can get that done sometime this year. And then I've been working on
whoever you are, I'm gonna make her do it. I'm like whoever you are out there that made Jinx's headpiece.
5 years later, I think it is 5 years old. This latex headpiece, but I have tried to keep it in a cool, dry place, so I think it's still okay.
It should be
okay. How are we looking there?
Okay. I'm almost done.
Wait a minute. I think you're pinning it wrong.
I don't know.
Oh, right. Okay. Okay. This is the outside.
Yeah,
This is the inside.
yeah.
Okay.
I just shoved everything.
Okay,
out.
so yes, yes.
Yeah.
Cool. How are you guys out there? Bye.
Yeah, I'm gonna, and then I'll like pull and stretch on the elastic while I'm sewing. And just like,
Okay.
I just kind of pin it in place just to like find the middle pieces that I think, okay, this is where I stretch, and then this is where I should get a ruffle, and then like, you know.
I quite like this bolero. I like this little trim. You guys can see the details here. Oh, wait. Where's the camera? Here it is. Very pretty. And this again was from where?
Cosplay. I'm pretty sure it's from Cosplay.
Yeah, it looks pretty good.
Pretty sure it's Cosplay. Ow! I'm just stabbing myself. It's
I like the
fine.
detail of like this clear little neck thing. That's nice.
Yeah, so they have they gave me this necklace too. That makes me laugh so much, Jess. I'm gonna show you.
Oh, it
this
came with a
necklace.
necklace?
It came with a really nice necklace.
Does he wear a necklace?
Yeah, he wears like this. Ow! I keep stabbing myself. He keeps. It's okay. Okay, good. We're good now. Now when I pull it like this, we'll.
Yeah.
And then. Ooh. Okay.
It might be tricky sewing on that
Car
mesh.
mesh. I can do it. Worst case, I can hand sew.
Yeah, that's true.
I can do it
You
hand
can
sew.
just like tack it.
Yeah.
Let's see. AZ God of Thunder. Hello. Are you gonna bring us a storm? Because it's really hot.
Actually, no. I should sew this on first. But once this is sewn on,
Yeah.
I think the power mesh will be easy to go because it stretches. It just doesn't stretch.
Oh,
as
you could like
far.
just stretch over it and then sew.
Yeah,
Oh,
I can do this.
Yeah, I
Because this stretches so much.
Mhm.
Will be good. Okay. All right. So then let's
That's
put this
done,
here,
that's done.
and then we're just gonna pin here, and then I think we'll call the streaming thing a day.
Okay.
Because then we have to like
I
clear
hope
the table.
I
and
hope this
sew.
does work because we only kind of tried different pieces
Yeah,
on.
yeah. You and I today, if you want to help me, we can finish sewing.
Mhm.
Right? But we'll just stop streaming because
It'll
we
be
need
too
all
long
this space
time,
for
yeah.
the sewing machine.
Yeah, that we've covered with
Yeah.
our stream.
But yeah, I'll show you guys the last little bit of the pinning that I'm doing right here. If you're wondering where I'm pinning, I am pinning on Thermo Cosplay. But yeah, no, this is one of those things that like I don't be afraid to reach out to your friends for help. I am very stubborn, but I too must admit when I have my weaknesses.
Oh yeah, for sure. No, me too. Like there's
Yeah.
times where I'm just like I had to reach out to. I think like I called Liz once and I was like, Liz, what is a placket? Do you know what a placket is? I'm sure you did. And she's like, I don't know.
So
I hate plackets. I
everybody-
know how to make
Everybody
them.
hates
Though.
plackets.
We've learned how to make them though, and
Everybody
so I get
hates
it.
plackets because it's just like I get the use of a
Yeah.
placket.
Mhm.
I don't like them anyways.
Right.
Like I know why I need a placket, and I understand that it's a structural element,
Mhm.
and I get that it's really useful. What were you doing a placket in?
Oh, in my class, like the
Oh.
where the where the sleeve
'Cause,
buttons.
yeah. Well, that's what I was trying to figure out. I was like, what are you wearing that
Yeah.
has?
No, but I was doing another project with the placket. I ended up not using it. It was a flower dress, and it like buttoned in the front, and then there was a placket for where the the button part goes, but
Right.
it made it really weird looking.
So
So,
you just didn't
I
do
just ditched it and just put like the seam over itself. So it was all good. All good.
I was trying to cut that backwards. I was like, this feels weird.
Hmm.
Because it is weird.
So if you guys are just joining us, this back here is the Cloud Wall Market dress. Oh, they can't see me over there, but here.
Wait,
I'm sharing with Instagram.
There you go. You can see it on Thermo too.
Yeah.
So like, there you
So
go.
we're just fixing the bolero to fit Sam's shoulders. So what we've done is we've removed
I
the
got
lining.
beefy shoulders.
We removed the sleeve lining, and I think that should do it. We were thinking that we're gonna have to completely make a whole new sleeve pattern.
But it actually has enough fabric in here. So this is and the way that they did this, the way they sewed this is just it seems a little weird to me. Like they could have made this so much easier.
Mhm.
They could have just made the sleeve longer, and then in the middle of the sleeve just added a little bit of elastic,
Yeah.
and then thrown the power mesh on, and they would have saved themselves so much time.
Mm.
So much
Yeah,
time.
that's true.
I do feel like they.
And while you're at the machine, also this just needs to be tacked down.
I noticed that. Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, could you burn this, or is this because this is mixed with cotton? Probably not. Is this cotton or is this all polyester?
You don't want to burn glitter. Words of advice: if you ever have glitter on fabric, do
Is
not
this
burn
glitter
it.
though? It's not glitter. I think
It's glitter fabric. I'm hiccuping. Oh my gosh.
I think it's woven.
Yeah, but it has glitter in it. Is what I'm saying.
Don't burn glitter, folks.
Don't burn glitter. it releases a really toxic gas. And you will get very sick, like pneumonia level sick. Don't burn butter.
So she's just prepping the elastic that she's gonna stretch as she sews. This didn't have elastic initially, and this was the part on the end of the bicep. So definitely,
You know what's funny? One sleeve has less fabric than the other.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I'm noticing this right now. I'm like,
so normally, having an elastic there would be really good for, especially I've kind of dabbled in commissions a little bit, and I'm like,
I've done a lot of commissions.
Yeah, you do a lot of stretch stuff.
Yep.
But I haven't been doing stretch stuff. I've been doing like Moana stuff, but I found like unique ways to make them kind of adjustable. But if anybody ever asked me to make like a fitted princess seam gown, I'd be like, no, thank you.
Yeah, no, I've done a lot of stretch material, but even with stretch material, you have to be careful too, because stretch has its limits. And I've also I've had people go like, when you're working with stretch, you need to make sure you're on the 4-way. Like you are on the, I found the extra fabric.
Oh.
It just felt
I think that was one of them, because I had to like fold over one of the seams because I had extra fabric or something.
How is there so much extra fabric here? Okay, I'm not going to unpin that one, but I'm going to unpin this and just kind of start over real fast. That's okay. It's all right. Let me go like this. This is the middle.
So then I wonder if we can salvage this then. What do you think? We can salvage this other dress.
What other dress?
The other Walmart dress.
Oh, yeah.
Do you think?
I mean, sure, if somebody wants it on our group.
I wonder if there's someone we can put.
It is a little, it would need a little bit of work.
Yeah.
Like I said, it's got some issues, but.
Is there a guy that wants to wear it?
I mean, if you don't have boobs, it probably would fit you better, actually.
Oh, did you remove? Oh, what's this? Wait.
That's the outside. That's the inside.
Oh, wait, what? Wait, what? Why is there a hole? Did you undo it?
What? There's a hole?
Yeah.
No.
This is the lining, and this is the out.
I didn't do that.
That's so weird.
I told you that one was so weird. I didn't trust it. I was like, no.
Oh, wait, what? Wait, oh, what? What? I'm so confused right now.
That's so this is the front right here.
Yeah.
And then that's the back.
Why did I think this was gray? Wait, was something that you were showing me was
That's
gray?
the jacket over it.
Oh God, I'm so confused.
I don't know what you're doing.
I am so confused right now.
I don't know what you're doing.
I don't know either.
Jess is confusing me.
I thought this was gray.
What's gray?
This dress.
The Walmart dress is black.
No.
Yeah.
But no, wait. Oh, wait, okay. Okay, wait, huh? I think I get it now.
I'm just gonna let you work your mind through it. I'm just gonna stay here penning while you work your mind through whatever it is you're working your mind through. Jess is trying to figure out this cloud dress. So I got another cloud dress for super cheap during the holiday season last year, and it was not made for
And I
a person. This is the thing. This is the one that was made for a woman. That's the one that's made for a man. And it's.
And I know Final Fantasy VII Remake. I played it 3 times, and I'm like, isn't this supposed to be gray? I think this is supposed to be gray.
Maybe it is. You can look it up.
Oh wait, no, I'm thinking of the.
You're thinking of the purple one. The purple one has a gray jacket.
Yeah.
Well, kind of gray, like purplish gray. Yeah. I think you're thinking about the purple.
Yeah. So I think now I need to get the actual dress, Tifa's dress that matches this one.
Her dress that matches this one is so cute.
The little short one.
Yes.
So here's a secret if you guys didn't know. That if you haven't played Final Fantasy VII Remake, this isn't really a spoiler. It kind of not really, but basically.
Don't listen to Jess if you haven't and you don't want a spoiler.
do you mind if I say something?
I've already read everything and watched it, all the playthroughs and stuff. I just play on Xbox a lot, so I was really frustrated that it wasn't going to Xbox.
I'm gonna see if I can try to lend you
because all the other Xboxes, we have a PlayStation.
You have PlayStation 4?
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm just gonna use it.
I can totally lend you my
game?
copy.
That would be awesome.
I didn't know you had a PlayStation 4.
I have every console.
I know, but I'm like, have you played it yet? You're like, no.
No, because Lawrence has been playing on his PlayStation 4. And we have a network switch, so I could just switch it to my TV.
Well, because Intergrade is coming. So Intergrade is the upgrade to Final Fantasy or to PS5. So Liz has a PS5. My sister that was with me has a PS5.
I have a PS5 and a PS4. I have both.
Oh, you do?
We just set up the PS5.
I know that if you own, so it's probably I'm only able to do it, but if I own the PS4 version, I can upgrade to the PS5 version for free. So I don't think that would be eligible for you, but you could.
I could use your PS4.
I think you could still use my PS4
yeah,
version.
we still have it hooked up, and I could either play on his TV or network swap.
Yeah, it's only the DLC is only on
We're just
PS5
over here talking about video games. They're probably like, I thought they were cosplayers.
But we're talking about this video game.
We are talking about this video game.
I'm talking about the specific one. Oh, so what I was saying was, in case you guys didn't know, if you must know something about Final Fantasy even if you ever played it. But in the wall market is where everyone gets all dressed up, really cute and sexy to infiltrate the mansion.
And there's bumblebee dancers.
Oh, I actually have that on my to-do list.
So
the
cute.
Bumblebee costume as well. And so in the original game, you didn't pick the girls' outfits, but of course in this new one, you've probably heard that each girl and Cloud has 3 outfits each. And in the very beginning, you actually pick Tifa's outfit based on a conversation. And this is an optional conversation, so if you don't have the conversation, it just puts her in her default purple dress, which is what was in the original one. But there's 3 options, and whatever you choose determines her dress. And then she says, okay, make sure you get something, like you wear something that matches mine, okay? And this came out later, like months later, people are like, oh my God, look at the similarities. So if you actually look at Cloud's dresses versus Tifa's dresses, they have a lot of similarities. So this matches the purple dress, and you can see on Tifa's purple dress is that she has like this crisscross, like black ribbon and some other accessories. So it's actually quite interesting.
Cute.
It is. It's so cute. And
He's like, she told me to match.
And the developers have not said anything about it, but come on. Like, we know Square Enix, we know, Kitase and Nomura, they don't put anything in for nothing. Like, everything in the game means something. So it was really cute, and I'll probably share like a graphic on Cost Talk Live, but it's just so cute. I love it.
I like when games do that, when like they reference back to a conversation that was really subtle and didn't seem as though it was foreshadowing anything. And what it's foreshadowing is just something cute.
And like people didn't even realize it until like months later. They were like, "Oh my God, guys, look!"
I cut myself this time. Oh. I'm gonna bleed.
I
I'm bleeding on it. Take my sacrificial blood.
I always poke myself with a needle.
I haven't poked myself in a while.
Oh God, I just did last night. I was hand sewing, and I just but I really need to get some.
But look,
leather thimbles.
Look what I do. This is a cosplayer's secret weapon, a first aid kit. So I always have a first aid kit with me. Literally.
I don't even stop to put a bandage on.
I'm a bleeder. And one time I didn't notice, and I was sewing white. Thankfully, it was just the edge corner that was probably going to touch the ground and get dirty anyways, so I wasn't too worried about it.
Oh, I bled on costumes.
But yeah.
I bled on my Jasmine costume. That was a ton of hand sewing, so there was a lot of opportunity to bleed there.
There we go. I think I'm all out of my thumb. All out of my little thumb. What are they freaking called?
Band-aids.
Band-aids. I put it on. I don't remember. I've had a week.
This makes me want to go home and sew.
I've had a week. My gosh, I've had a week. Okay.
Yeah, you've had a pretty eventful week.
Yeah. Okay.
So, but I've actually been sewing a lot more, and it's so good for my mental health. I love it.
I think now I can stretch everything out, and we can make this.
Yeah.
Okay, so
if you guys see all
we show you everything. Yes. Okay, we can show. All right, so we have to wait for the jacket. We have to baste. It's fine. We have to baste the edges so that we can make sure that this lining that we are keeping stays inside. Then we have to sew this elastic that's inside, and we have to stretch as we're sewing so that we can get ruffles when it's setting like this. We've got to do that twice, and then once these are sewn, we have to attach the power mesh to the sleeve, and then finally the sleeve has to go back on the jacket. So for those of you on Instagram who are watching, we'll show you. We've got the sleeve with the elastic inside that we've got to stretch while sewing. We've got the jacket itself that needs to be basted. We have the power mesh that we then have to sew to the sleeve and then put everything back together.
Yeah, and then put the whole sleeve on
all of
the
it
jacket.
On. So when we say that even tailoring, when you have a tailor when you go to a tailor and you say, I need the sleeve fixed, and they charge you $100.
You'll know why.
You know why.
I love these sleeves, how they have this ridiculous ruffle. I love this. This is I think this is my favorite outfit of Cloud.
Well, and look at how stretchy this is.
Yeah, and I love this part. And if you guys haven't played the game, you have to play the game.
Yeah.
And he's just like, oh my god, he looks gorgeous. Oh my god.
So I'm really happy. I'm finally gonna get to wear this outfit tomorrow. I have to steam it, but I'm gonna get to wear the outfit tomorrow. All I have to do is spike the wig in the morning. It's got to be glued, and I've been waiting so long to wear Wall Market Cloud.
I know, because you went through you got the first dress and it didn't work out.
No.
Then you got
I
another
like this
dress.
one better though. I
Yeah.
really like this one better. So,
Yeah, this is nice.
but yeah.
Oh, exciting.
Okay. Well, thank you all for joining us today. I know it was a lot of different cameras and a lot of different information, and we probably put you through the ringer. But as Jinx referenced, starting for those of you on the ThermoStream, I still plan on coming back every Saturday as long as nothing complicated happens again. I had my own personal emergency and my husband, so that was crazy. But for Cos Talk Live, for those of you joining us on Cos Talk Live over here and over here, we will be joining. We are probably going to start doing this every other Wednesday with the goal.
Not next week, the week after.
I'm thinking the week after, yeah. Because the next week I have to go back to the dentist to actually get the tooth they repaired filled.
Ooh.
So, but at least I'm not in pain anymore. But we have. So I say May 16th, I think, Wednesday, May 16th. We're going to try and do every other Wednesday with eventually building up to maybe a weekly crafting stream. But the goal is twice a month doing crafting streams.
And it could be any of us, you know.
Yeah.
Like, and
I'm going to say goodbye to Thermo Cosplay real fast. I'm going to let
bye,
you guys.
Thermo!
So Thermo peeps, I love you all. We'll see you around. Thank you for joining us. Bye, Chris.
Bye.